I wanted you to get a glimpse of what I'm hearing from a lot of the members of the Wicked Smart community as sort of extra stuff we do. We're doing surveys now because we're always trying to tweak. One of our values is constantly innovate and improve. And what keeps coming back is, wow, I didn't know all this other stuff you do when I joined the associate levels. So one of the things we do, it's small, but it's super, there's always a nugget or two. So it's super effective, or it can be if you act on it. And what it is every Monday, sometimes Tuesday with a holiday, either myself or one of the certified coaches puts out what we call the Monday rant. And the Monday rant is nothing more than kind of, we listen to the community, right? We see what questions come in. We see at night, some people report to the coaches and me, nightly accountability, like all this feedback comes in, right? And then we say, okay, if there's a common theme or a common challenge or a roadblock that we're seeing, we make that a topic of the rant. So in this particular week, I did this rant and I thought, okay, this might be good to put out to the entire Wicked Smart community on our list. I hope you enjoy this one. And what happens with these, just so you know what goes on inside the Wicked Smart community, is this rant goes on to the announcement channel in Slack. Slack's a really cool thing where all the associates hang out. It, in and of itself, is a valuable coaching environment. There's a scripts and dialogue channel. There's a lessons learned channel. There's a Wicked Smart community channel where we're posting contests and live appointments and things like that. And this rant goes on the announcement channel. So enjoy the rant. And what I'd love to hear from you is, and you can email me, chris@smartrealestatecoach.com. I'd love to hear what your biggest takeaway was from this rant. Even if you're not in Slack, you're not in the community, you're seeing this from the outside looking in, what's your biggest takeaway? Email me, chris@smartrealestatecoach.com. Enjoy the rant. I just got off an amazing interview on someone's show who's been in real estate since 2007. So I always eat that up, whether they're in creative or some other niche. I love someone who's got that longevity. So he's going to come on my show. His name is Derek, and you'll see more of him because I think we're going to actually do some swaps of some services to each other's community, because he has a course, a 14-hour course on negotiations, and he does some really cool things in creative. So again, this is how we meet a lot of people. But the reason I wanted to add this to the Tuesday rant in this case is this. I wrote down when he was talking to me. So simple, but so effective. And before I say what he said, I wanted to preface it. On the last several High Six calls, Mike and I spoke specifically to you guys, some of you, about asking more direct questions and not being afraid to take the conversation further, because you are the buyer. You're not trying to win them over. You're not trying to be nice to them. You're trying to solve a problem or help them accomplish a goal that they're not accomplishing, or they wouldn't be expired or not sold or having a problem, right? So you got to ask the tough questions. He said to me in passing, now I was on his show. It was just a conversation. I wrote down what he said. He said, we must ask the tough questions to the sellers, or we are doing them an enormous disservice. And then he went on to say, for example, when a student comes back to him, like I hear in too many of our calls, and they say, well, how long will they go for terms? I don't know. How much do they own the property? I don't know. Who's on the deed? I don't know. You've got to ask these questions to determine if you're interested, and you can't be afraid to do that. You're the buyer. Remember that. And if you approach every single day with that attitude, along with the attitude, hey, you know what I'm doing today? I'm just looking to help people. You'll have an amazing experience. So please reply back. This is just like a mindset reset for this week. Holiday's done. Reply back. I am willing to ask the tough questions as the expert. I am willing to ask the tough questions as the expert. Reply back with that, please. Secondly, as an example, just last night, I'm filming this a few days before Tuesday, but just last night, Kim and I were sitting down for dinner, and I said, hey, I got caught up in a lot of our calls today for just our real estate deals for our family team. And I said, every conversation was pleasant. And she said, why? And I said, because I just have the attitude every day. I'm just looking to help. And if I can't, it's okay. So I'm asking the tough questions, as you heard on some of my calls on the script channel. And if those questions lead to, oh, good, I think I got a solution, I let them know. And if the calls lead to, you know what, I don't think we're a fit, I let them know. And then maybe time changes that. But the point is, have that attitude and ask the tough questions. You'll have great conversations, period. End of story. So reply back with that and make an outstanding week. We've got all of June, all of July, all of August, and 3/4 of September. That's 3 3/4 months for you to sprint and be in a totally different spot for QLS Live. And on that note, this is your reminder, make sure you get registered for QLS Live. And if you're bringing a spouse or business partner, it's just a $100 guest ticket for food reasons. And we gotta get you guys registered so we don't overrun the attendance with guests and then you guys can't get in. That would be a pathetic headache on our part. We want you there. Make sure you register.